had to delete the last one and start a new one because my AirPods was on. So, hi guys, everybody subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment on the rest of the video and you check out. I'm on the live, so if you're looking under videos, you will not find me. You will only find me on YouTube Live. I have the tea for you guys. But not yet. Not yet. It's Sunday, so I want to speak about God more. I want to do this every Sunday actually. So today I'm actually going to kind of be freestyling. I'm going to walk over here. Well, I'm going to have this cup of tea first of all. So I'll tell you about my week before I go over there and grab my Bible. So week for me really, I really don't do much. I've kind of been not in the gym like that. Not as much. I've been in the gym, but just not as much. But this week I'm going to get back into training. I took a carb break. I really want to, to try some new things. I want to try that Dubai chocolate strawberries. That's like still on my list. This is espresso. I love espresso. If you know me already, you know I love espresso. I was in a funeral. I had to go, not today, I came from church today, but I had to go to a funeral in Augusta, Georgia. And so, I was out there for a couple of days. It was actually kind of relaxing to kind of get away from the city. And I realized I'm just a person who just doesn't like to stay in one place like that. I like to move around. I don't like to be in one place like that. I get bored easily. You guys knew the old roses are dying, but if you can see that this is turning back green and I'm getting some new leaves, and I love that for me. I love that for me. First of all, let me guys show you my outfit. How cute is my outfit? Somebody's telling me I was looking like Pocahontas today. More like Moana. Like all of these people are my cousins. Snow White, Moana, Pocahontas. We're like literally related. Literally. I still haven't found a church home that I actually like. I don't know if you guys followed my TikTok, but you saw how like in the last Sunday, the guy made his sermon about me, which I did not appreciate. It was really distasteful to me, and it hurted my feelings. And I don't like to see people treat people like that. I love the Lord. I love God, and I believe that God loves me. Not I believe, because believe means you're not sure. But to know is another thing. So I know that God loves me. He has favored me many times in my life. He, she, whatever. The Most High is in my favor. And I'm so grateful and humble. Only to God, not y'all. I still have my foot on your necks. Still. That's the thing. When people always try to tell me, oh, you need to be more humble. Of course, men will tell you that. But when men say you need to be more humble, you need to stoop to my level. That's all that means. But why do I need to stoop to someone's level that I don't need to? I know. So when you humbling yourself to God, I don't have to stoop to any level because He's up here. So humbling means that I'm just acknowledging that He's up here. Men have a different definition of what humbling means. They think it means coming off your pedestal and going down there, which is not true. And men are the main ones that say this. You need to humble. Usually because when you're making them feel, women say when you're making them feel uncomfortable, you need to be more humble, you need to be more humble. There's nothing that you get from it. The reason why a lot of these children get sex trafficked, human trafficked, because they out here being humble, being nice and kind to everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve your niceness and kindness as a pretty girl, as a bad girl. Everybody don't deserve your kindness. I need to fix up my posture. Guys, you know this is my favorite dress. If you don't know me already, this is one of my favorite dresses. I have it in several colors. It was made, it's a bespoke bespoke. It's a bespoken piece from Barbados. Shout out to my stylist. I customly designed this dress myself and I sent it into her. So it's made out of black velvet. It has it's the sheery material, and then it has a lace threading, and I love bows. If my you see this piece doesn't have flowers, you know you're very much used to seeing these flowers. People call me Trisha, you can call me whatever you want, but this is my sound, this is what I like. This is the world that I live in. I live in this aesthetic, I live in this world. Oh, I have 3 watchers. Oh, those 3 watchers, I love you so much. I love you already. Did you see me in the Caribbean US magazine representing the country of St. Lucia? Did you see me? If you flip to this page, you will see that I'm over here and I represented the country of St. Lucia. I really wanted to represent Puerto Rico, and I'm not gonna get started. Y'all heard me rant about this the last time, guys. I farted. I'm so sorry. It's the coffee. I am so sorry. It's not ladylike. It's the coffee. So yeah, I think about doing another. I need more friends though. I'm thinking about doing another pageant again, but I didn't have any support, and I don't like that for me. I don't like that for me, guys. I don't have my flowers too big in the picture because I didn't take care of them this week like I should have, and I don't like that for me either. You guys, do you guys drink espresso? If so, what kind? This one is from Walmart. I think it's called Cafe Expanso. I'm not sure. It's a Spanish brand. I do like Spanish, kind of like everything. I like Spanish wine. I like French wine too. I'm more of a like Merlot, even though like real strong Merlot, actually I vomit it up every single night. Like every time I drink it, I vomit it up, but I still like it because it kind of makes me skinny. But you know, anybody who know me knows my favorite drink is a Prosecco. And after Prosecco, I like Merlot, especially if I'm on the bigger side of the week and I want to cut my stomach, run my stomach, Merlot. Pinot Grigio it's not my favorite. I'll drink it though, but it's not one of my favorites. Cocktail drink, I like espresso martini, of course, but I don't like Bailey's cream in it or chocolate. Some of these even have chocolate syrup in it, and I just think that's so ghetto. Do not bring me no espresso martini with chocolate syrup around the rim. Like, are you crazy? Anyways, I like my espresso martini very dark. You could put tequila or gin. Any of them is fine. I don't like it too sweet. I'm not gonna say I don't like it too bitter because I kind of don't mind. It means it's more skinny. I don't really like sugar. I'm like a Carina, I guess because I'm Spanish. I'm like a Carina. Like when I go to the excuse my language, when I go to the bar, I literally ask them to break up the drink, put the syrup on the side, put the agave on the side, give me a strong because I need to see the measurements for myself. And if you can see the measurements of how much sugar syrup these people are putting in your cocktail drink, see the cocktail drinks is what's making a lot of Gen Z fat, you know. It's not, I don't know why some people think meat. Like they be like, oh, I'm gonna stop eating meat. Meat is not making you fat. It's some cocktail drinks. It's sugar that's making you fat. Cocktail drinks, one margarita, I think it's 700 calories, and one margarita don't even get you drunk. That's the thing, one margarita, to be reasonable, I say about 600 to 580 calories in one margarita. One margarita don't get you drunk. You at least have like 3 to 4. So I'm not good at math. 530 times 4, however much that is how much calories you're eating. And a woman is only supposed to have about 1,200 calories a day. And you drunk 3,000 in a night. And you wonder why you're fat. Those liquid, I don't like to drink calories like that unless it's like straight alcohol minus the sugar. You just gotta give it to me straight. I really do skinny margaritas. I'm not gonna tell you how you made that. Why would I help you? Y'all wanna know what's the signs of down low niggas. I know. I know that's why y'all really here. Y'all wanna know y'all want a part two to how to tell if your man is down low. If he wear his hat to the side, down low, gay, immediately. If he talking about, oh, I gotta style my fit, down low. I don't see how a lot of y'all don't be knowing. That's the real question. It is so obvious. Like right now I'm in Atlanta, but I've also been in New York and Philly. They literally have their butt out. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a OnlyFans girl for now. I'm still praying to God to deliver me out of that. So I see a lot of, I see a lot of content, so I know what I'm talking about. They have, it's a thing called baiting, DL baiting. So when the men be having their butt cheeks out, they're letting, it's a secret society. Just like Freemasons are secret societies, DLs are in secret societies. Or swingers. I don't know, I'm gonna get that out later. But they have things that they do to make other men know that they are bottoms or they are tops. So a top usually shows the front area of his genitals, the front area. So he'll side towards the front, and the bottoms will. So I know the girls don't know because y'all into men. So a top is the man that is on top, and the bottom, I think that's self-explanatory. So the men that are in the hood aesthetic, the bad man aesthetic, the vagabond aesthetic, 80% of those men are gay. And the rest of the 20 will end up. These men that talk about how much they don't trust women and F these girls and I ride for my N-words. They are gay, and I'm not just saying, I'm in the industry. I tweet this content. Go to my Twitter. I tweet this content every single day. I have no choice because I have to retweet for my content to be retweeted. So I'm telling you, them dreadlocks, them rastas, all of them, gay. All of them. The down low, not the down low, the bad man, the thug, that is all a cover up. So the men that you might think is gay, the soft ones, those are the ones that actually like women. So like the nerdy, like being the old world type of men. But a lot of men who are overly masculinated, it's a cover up for something. They gotta walk with a gun everywhere. They can never be committed in no relationship. They don't wanna be married. You know why? I know why. I gotta take a sip of my drink. With some more signs of gay, they find it so irritable to spend time with a woman, going on a date. They don't really enjoy going on dates with women. They just do it kind of just to take you home and have sex with you. But they enjoy so much, you don't have to beg them to be around the bros. They enjoy being around men so much. It's favorable to them. But when you're in front of him at a date, at a restaurant, he just looking bored, it's nothing to do. He's not really making that much conversation, almost like he don't want to be there. He's just doing this for you and he want to go home. This is a man who doesn't like hanging around women. It's very obvious. But when he's around the sports bar, he hooping and hollering and screaming and happy and excited to be around other men. I just spilled my coffee already. I'm just telling you how I see it. The men who say, "Oh, I don't want to spend money," anything, they don't want to spend money on a woman, gay. If you're from St. Lucia, you know how the men, when there's an event in St. Lucia, and there are drunk men outside, and you can come up to them and ask them for money, and they just empty their whole wallet. In their drunkenness, they kind of show you that they really like women and they really want to impress women. That's why you do that. But I don't know if you've ever been around a drunk down low man. They're more likely to beat your behind. I was going to say something else, but they're more likely to result to violence. They're more easy, when they get drunk, they become violent towards women because they really don't like them sober and they're covering it up. Tell me in the comments, if you know what I'm talking about. When there's like events in St. Lucia, like Juve, any party, there's always gonna be drunk rumheads outside. And you ask them for anything, they will empty the wallet. Just like they have this pride and ego, how they want to show women that they're that man. That's just fine. So that's how I know. Once you, a lot of women are not around men that actually like women, because that's a minority. There's a minority. So men who like, you ever met a man that will sit and talk to you on the phone all day, or they can talk to you all day, and it's not one-sided, and they call you first, and they smile and laugh and giggle on the phone with you? I know y'all thinking it's a minority of men that do that. Majority of them, like when you be on FaceTime with them, and they just have the phone up and they just doing it every day, like they don't have no type of engaging conversation. But if you watch men around other men, they can conversate all day about a ball. About a bunch of men running around for a ball. But the woman who's pushed life for you and extended your seed in the physical, you have no engaging conversation with her. The most conversation you do is so you can try to sleep with her. Another sign is having to ask him for money. So a big sign when a man really likes women, and you can kind of, or either he likes women or he's in a comfortability with himself and he knows he's a bisexual and he's open with that. If you have to beg for money, especially if you're dating with that man and you have to beg for money, straight men, like men who really like women, and when I say really, I'm not saying men who like women, I'm saying really like. Notice I'm saying the word really like. Men who really like women will take it initiative upon themselves to give you money. And in some instances, maybe they don't really like you, but you will know if he gave a woman money in the past. The majority of them don't. Like, they would take, you don't have to ask them. They were like, here, this is the reason why. Don't feel bad if you're like, oh, I've never gotten that before. The reason why is because a minority, when I say a minority, a small little tiny piece of crumb minority, is the ones that actually like women. Everyone else is just doing it for the culture. You have the downloads, and the ones who's not participating in the homosexuality, they're just scared. They don't really like us. They're just doing it because that's what society tells them to do, is to be with us. But they don't really like us, and it shows in the way that they talk to us and the way they treat us. They're just doing it. Like if African and Caribbean society did not speak so much down to against homosexuality, and it wasn't a sin, majority of men will be gay. I'm just telling you. Everything that makes us a woman, they hate. Pregnancy, menopause, menstruation, hormonal, everything that doesn't make us a woman. Beauty and woman are two different categories. Being beautiful does not make you a woman. But when, in men's head, that's what they think being a woman is being beautiful, having long hair. Everything that doesn't make us woman is what they like. Having a big butt, a man can have a big butt. Having long hair, a man can have long hair. Having a pretty face, a man can have a pretty face. Having breasts, a man can have breasts too. Having a small waist, a man can have a small waist. None of the things make us women. None of them. Are they associated with women? Yes. But does it make you a woman? No, because you have plenty of women that don't have breasts. You have plenty of women that can't even make a child. You have plenty of women that don't have hips or butt. You have plenty of women that don't have hair. And this might be controversial, but the way you see transgenders, this is how men think that women should be. This is their mental idea of what a woman is. And notice pretty much all of them, hair and makeup. That's what they're about. Clothes, hair, makeup, and beautification. That's what in their heads they believe being a woman is. I need you to understand that men do not see you as a real person. I need you to understand that whether you work a job, I don't like to use the word whether you work a high quality job, they will still devalue you. They will still sexually assault. I've been sexually assaulted at every single job I worked at. Men will sexually assault you and exploit you, so you might as well get paid for it. They're going to do it anyways in the workplace. They're going to smack your butt anyways in the workplace. They're going to give you inappropriate comments anyways in the workplace. They're going to try to have intercourse with you for an upper position anyways, and that's prostitution in the workplace. So you might as well put your own Do it yourself. You might as well be the one in control. Because no matter what, especially if you look any type of good, no matter what you do, and no matter what job you work in, men will never respect you, ever. It don't matter how much degree you have, how much education you have. They don't even have to have the same education, but they're going to use every possible chance they get to make you know that you are lower than them because they are women. And no matter how much you educate yourself, you'll never be one of them. And they do this all the time, and when you step into their spaces, whether manager, supervisor, co-worker. So that's why I can't go back, because the same thing I experienced and online is the same thing I would experience in the workplace. A bunch of men trying to court me and harass me, and as soon as I tell them any type of no, they cut in my hours, they cut in my pay. So that's why they hate OF girls so much. That's why they hate SW workers so much, is because we have control and they can't force their stuff into our spaces. Now you have to pay to our spaces. That's why they want to come and work those jobs with them for free. It's so they can exploit us and abuse us. I will never forget when I was working for Domino's when I was 16 years old. I'm going to say his name, Steven. That's his name. And right now he has a young girl. The girl was in high school when he got her pregnant. 30-year-old man. I was working at Domino's. Bent me over, 16 years old, bent me over the second and said, "You gonna do what I say. You gonna do what I say." Emory University, when I was 18 years old. Manager with Malcolm, Elvis. His cousin is Irfan Elvis, the Trinidadian singer. You give me something I need. Yeah, this one's to be controversial, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tell my story. Irfan Elvis' cousin. His name is I believe it's Malcolm. I want to say it's Malcolm. Malcolm Alves. I was very young, just trying to be a hard worker at the time. And I told them, how I was homeless. I'm sleeping in a car, and I was young. I didn't know you was not supposed to overshare these type of things. He came into the bathroom with a big fella, like 400, 500 pounds. And he told me, he put out $100. And he told me, "Let me put it in your back pocket." And he said, "Let me have sex with you in here." And when I came to the HR, I did not have sex with him. He dropped the money because he's so fat. He dropped the money and I put it in my pocket and I ran. Because he was blocking the bathroom at first, but when he came inside the bathroom, all was taking fast. And I had the keys. I even had proof that he did what I said he did. But because I'm a 10 and he's a manager, you know what they did? They told me they didn't find nothing and fired me. I've been fired at every single job I work. So when y'all come and judge OF girls, OnlyFans girls, you don't know the things that, like, how much people have tried. And I know a lot of girls like to compare themselves to other women. But yes, everybody's beautiful in their own way. But when you are a 10, like the epitome of beauty, and I know people gonna say I'm rich, but y'all know damn well I'm not. Because everywhere I go, I'm always the best dressed for the most part. Very minority of the time do I ever come in a room and there's somebody that looks better than me. When you're a 10, you can't work. Pretty women cannot work. They're not meant to work in places. They're just not. They are going to exploit you and use you if you look any type of good. And that might be controversial, but that's just the truth. The reason why you have such hard time at all these jobs, why girls don't like you, that why they making trouble, why all this problem is because the way you look like. And everybody's going to seek validation from you. And they're going to want it for free. They're going to want, "Oh, you didn't say hi to me. You didn't say good morning." They love to do that to beautiful women. You got to say hi to them. You got to say good morning to them. You got to be mean, and that's all you got to do. You can't be nice. You know why? When you try to be nice and pretty, these men will take that and they will spit in your face, and then it lowers what we can get as beautiful women. Because now he's going to compare me to, let's say these light-skinned women who paying bills and doing this and doing that. Now he's going to compare me to another beautiful woman that didn't know her value and did this and that. So beautiful woman, you cannot be kind to everybody. You just can't. People have to earn your kindness. Because majority of the time, they're going to use your kindness to invalidate you and to come into your spaces, to come into your space, personal space, and your spaces, and exploit you. You tell a man hi as a beautiful woman, he's gonna follow you and beg you for your number. He's gonna feel like he can have a full-blown conversation with you and just stop you and just waste all your time. And I don't know if y'all heard me say this in any other video, but time is very valuable to me. Time is very valuable to me, and I don't have time to waste it. So what you do, people are going to be consistently trying to give you validation as a beautiful woman. What you need to do is separate yourself from people. Working in a job is just not, unless it's a job where there's lots of other beautiful women. So that's why strip clubs, a lot of beautiful women resort to it, because they're very tired of being around uglies. And there's nothing wrong with ugly people, but a lot of ugly people they're not just ugly on the outside. A lot of them are ugly on the inside too. I have a theory, it's personal of mine. I believe that the way that people's face look has something to do with what their soul looks like. You ever notice, like, when you look at like weird people, their face kind of fits their soul, their aura? Your face, your ugly ass face, it fits your ugly ass aura and soul. You look like what you are. And that's why this is a statistical fact, only 1% of the world, only 1% of the world is beautiful. Everybody else is average and ugly. That's a statistical fact. Look up the percentage of beautiful women in the world, beautiful people in the world. 1%, if not below 1%, because only 1% of people are nice. Not everybody is a nice person, and a lot of these people that you think are nice, they're only nice because you don't look good and they're not threatened by you. But if you look any type of, I see the ugly. As a beautiful person, I get to see the ugly in people, how they treat me. When I'm in restaurants, women don't want to serve me. They don't want to. When I'm around men want to mistreat the man I'm with, or embarrass him for status and for like domination and validation, right? I gotta take another sip of my tea. It's sad, honestly. But like I said, a lot of women don't know this. So y'all women, especially beautiful women, that's trying so hard and think that getting these educations is going to earn you respect, it will not. I know, am I saying not to go get the education? No, but what I am saying, do not rely on it as your only source of respect, because it just won't be enough. You know how these men respect you is when you charge them. It seems like that's the only way. Having a degree don't mean nothing. Having a diploma, the only time they respect you, if you're not giving up your time for free. That's just how they are. Consciously or subconsciously. Honestly and really and truly. Back to more DL signs of men. You have such a big problem with paying a woman's bills. A lot of the ones that talk about the 50-50 are down low and they're just trying to build up a woman. These men that talk about gold digger, first of all, they're hole diggers. They like to dig holes, and they're gold diggers. They just don't date women by the most that they have. But the reason why a lot of men are approaching women, the majority of them, is they're approaching you based on your income so they can save money to date the younger girl. So men gold dig too. They just don't do the riches. They get with women to save money to spend on other money. They use women. They're just not using the richest one, anyone that they can get. Remember this. Men are gold digger. You talking about gold? She's a gold digger. She's a gold digger. I mean, what else am I supposed to dig for? Aluminum foil? What else am I supposed to dig for? Plastic bag? To me, you're supposed to dig up gold, silver, diamond. Like, what am I supposed to be digging for? And not even the gold y'all have. Not even the diamond y'all have. Dirt on y'all have. The people that's talking about gold digger, not even gold you have anyway, so what are you talking about? I hate when I hit my teeth with this cup. I'm preaching today. Y'all wanted the part 2 on how to know if your man DL. Oh, they hate feminine stuff. They can't live in a house with a woman with feminine stuff. So you see like how I have flowers everywhere? The man that I live with is not bothered by that. But I know there's a lot of men, you cannot decorate their whole house with flowers. It would be a problem. You cannot put your feminine touch around his house because he don't like a feminine touch. He don't like women. Why is it that when you are a man that enjoys female vocalists, artists, you are called gay? But think about it. Men think it's gay to download Nicki Minaj album. Men think it's gay to be a fan of Beyonce. Men think it's gay, but they don't think it's gay to go spend hundreds of dollars to go watch another man run up and down the stage and talk about how much he hates women. They don't think that's gay. That's normal. But being a fan of Beyonce is gay. Being a fan of a woman's listening, like they will say if you're in the car and you're listening to a woman singing, they're like, oh, that's gay. Why wouldn't you, as a man that likes women, why wouldn't you be erotically turned on hearing a voice of a woman, especially a beautiful woman? You feel hype and excitement when you hear Little Baby screaming and mumbling around. Like, I'm just using Little Baby as an example. When you hear rappers screaming and saying absolutely nothing, not even no talent in their vocal, but you think it's gay to listen to Ciara, to watch, to be a fan of Ciara, to watch a Ciara music video, to play and to sing along to her songs. That's gay, but your whole playlist is full of men talking about how much they don't trust women. I'm just saying, I'm just calling it like I see it. I wish that you guys can comment. I wish that you guys. I'm gonna do a TikTok about that too. A lot of men have this gay thing completely backwards. They're so bad at covering up, they don't even realize how obviously gay they are. They are in denial, which is a river in Africa. They're in denial. I need everybody to pay attention closely. It's gonna be so obvious. You Ubering and walking yourself or riding yourself to go to his house, gay. Gay. He don't want to pick you up and bring you. You know why? Because the men that he's sleeping with Uber and ride, so that's what he's used to. Uber and ride themselves to his house. That's what he used to. He don't have he want to show you he ain't gonna do this for you. He ain't gonna do nothing for no woman. He not gonna go out of the way for no woman, but he gonna do everything for a man. He will do everything for a man. Men disrespect him, he taking it. Women disrespect him, he losing it, he cannot take it, he wanna throw them down, gay. Most real bad men, and that's also a small minority, just like the men that actually like women. I guess they are part of the same community. The men that actually like women is a small minority, and the bad men is small. A real bad man, as a woman, you wouldn't even know that it was a bad man. You would have no idea the type of activities that they're participating in out of your presence. When the police come and tell you, you wouldn't even believe that they were capable of doing these things, because the way they are with you, it's just so different, like a baby. Real bad men and heterosexual men, they behave different around women and men. But see, down low and in denial, men don't understand this, and they talk to everybody like they are a man. They'll call you bro and bruh, which a lot of women think is normal, but it is not. It is not normal for a man to refer to you as a bro and a bruh, nor it is respectful and tolerable. And women need to stop tolerating that. It's disrespectful. Men who like women, they talk completely different when they're around. Maybe their voice, the tone would change. Maybe their tone would get deeper and more serious. They have a way they talk to women, and they have a way they talk to men. And they also have things they talk about with men that they don't discuss with women. And there, as ladies, I'm not going to say as a woman, but I'm going to say as ladies, you need to understand there are topics that you don't need to discuss with men. It's a setup. It's a setup on how feminine you are. You don't need to discuss politics with men. You don't need to discuss business with men. You don't need to discuss anything unless you're trying to make money, like you're desperate to make money, you really want to know. But as far as like talking about the stock market and what's going on with this and the economy, no. You do not discuss that with men, because he will see you less as a female. He will start to see you as a man. And they don't know this consciously, but when you appear so smart, you appear less vulnerable. And you appear like you don't need help. Like you know what's going on anyway, so you can figure it out. they're not going to think that initially. I don't know if that's a word, but they're not going to initially have that thought. But subconsciously, that's what they're going to feel. That this woman, so you never play too smart in front of these men. Because if you're that smart, you can pay your own bills. That's how they see it. You don't need help. You smart. So if you want, you need to play dumb. But we're going to go back to the point where I said, yes, down low and men in denial, the men that they're against homosexuality, but deep down that they're just afraid to commit the act, and they don't know themselves. A lot of men don't know self what's going on inside. They don't know themselves. Gay. They don't want to hug you. Gay. Men who like women, they love to hug women in their presence. The only thing he want to do is bring you to the bedroom and lay you in the bed. He don't want to give you a hug. He doesn't want to give you a kiss. He doesn't like to kiss you. Probably because he eat ass. I mean, excuse my language. I'm a lady. Excuse my language. I think I've said enough. Should I do a part 3? I wish I had my comments on, but they're not. I was gonna do a Bible study. I might still do it depending on how I feel. But I really wanted to say this. You guys share this with your friends. Cooking. I hate. Stay away from men that can cook. Ladies, stay away. If a man that leads with, oh, I can cook, or you gonna like my food. Gay. I hate when men say that. This is so useless to a woman. That's why every woman needs to learn how to cook, so you will not be oppressed by a man who can cook. Because they're going to try to use this cooking thing as a way to make up for the wallet thing. I don't care about you if you can cook, because you damn not sure gonna be cooking in my house. The only thing you're gonna be doing is paying bills. You're not gonna make me happy, and you're not gonna distract me with no cooking. That cooking thing is a trait to make up for the money thing. And that's what women are supposed to be doing. All right, we're supposed to have all these traits to kind of make up for not having money. So any man that's leading with cooking is a red flag immediately. Unless he's a chef. Unless he went to school to be a chef. But usually chefs don't lead with that. They don't lead with cooking. It's just a skill they know how to do. But men who lead, they have it on their dating profiles. I cook. I can cook. Why are you spending, if you're not rich, why are you spending, as a man, spending time in recipe book and trying to up your cooking skills? The only thing you're supposed to be doing as a man is trying to get rich. That's the only thing. You don't need to be trying to be stronger, I guess. What does cooking have to do with anything masculine? What does it have to do? What does it bring? What does a man cooking bring to a relationship? It basically, he's telling you, this is one of the things that he can offer. And they usually, I'm telling you, men with less money or no money love to lead with cooking. But do not be fooled, ladies. Do not run. The men who I can cook, run. Because also, what's going to happen is that they're going to also start cooking. If you can cook, they're going to start comparing. And you don't want to be competing with your partner and a feminine trait. And you don't want to compete. You don't want nothing, no man that's trying to compete in nothing feminine. Zero. Not twist outs, bonnets. I spoke about that last time. Wearing a bonnet on the head, gay. Gay immediately. Caring too much about your appearance other than having, clear skin and a hairline every 2 weeks or every week, whatever it is the only, and blood work. And making sure you're not fat, running around, is the only self-care that men need. Straight men need. That's the only self-care that straight men need. Straight men shouldn't be worried about wrinkling, because wrinkle isn't going to stop them from getting the things that they want in life. It stops women though, but it's not going to stop a man. So men that spending too much time researching, unless the only thing I would give men credit to do is products for balding. So balding is something obviously is going to make any human insecure. So unless he's balding or he has some type of hair problem, But if he has hair, he has his hair on his head, and he spends majority of his time doing that, he's spending a lot of money and spending a lot of time into his hair. That's what women do, my girl. That's what women do. I am going to but you can actually see if you want. I do this all the time with men I feel suspicious about. All you gotta do is like kind of touch, grab their butt. Like when you're in a bed with him, next time you get in bed with him, snuggle up on him when he sleeps, because they like to pretend like they sleep, because they really like that. And rub his butt, like grip his booty, and see if he stop you. See if he stop you. A lot of them won't. I'm telling you, I've done it. A lot of them will not stop you. They will pretend like they sleep. They not no sleep. Because as the man, as soon as somebody get close to your butt, you're supposed to jump up immediately. So, you heard me. The ladies do that. I'm going to go. You guys download and listen to my single, Bayesian Lies. It's going to be in the link, but it's also in my video. So look at my videos and you will see my song, Bayesian Lies. I did a cover to Marilyn Monroe. And I'm releasing another cover this week. I'm going to go. I might come back on here later. Have a great day, guys.